It's Week 5 of the National Football League. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Steelers and the Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a... of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
To return is Greg Dortch. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, you're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's taken in by Burks. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the
the option. Here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second and 7.
Let's go. Go.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Another run here for Robinson. He'll be stopped after a short game to about the 30. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. They face second down and 7.
Go.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
18 run. 18 run.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got the tight end, Tanner Hudson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Ready, set. Set, ready, alert, alert. Go.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws, so they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Gino. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Take off.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 50-yard line.
Set. Cut 19. Cut Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Nix gonna keep it on the zone read.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Sending a receiver right. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and You can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Here's Boston Scott to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Smith. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Play action now. It's Gino. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Now it's Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Ready up! Ready! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! Go!
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 18, Pioneer! Trap 60! Trap 60! Take go!
Throwing. Nix. Catch made there by Burks. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head it.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Steelers has it. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Well, we know this defense was #1 ranked overall coming into the game, and they are just adding to with the performance here in the first half. And this time, Greg, they put 6 points on the board with the fumble return for touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike, you know, when we talk about the top-ranked defense, we know they're going to be stingy with the amount of yards they give up. But it's often the takeaways that separate you. And in this case, not only are they able to take the ball away, they're able to take it back for 6.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set, bring it.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Motion man, set right. Here comes the jet sweep. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Bronco, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing is Nix. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On second down, Smith. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That one complete to Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Still 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. Give your offense a chance, to start climbing back.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Seven Pirates, 19 Lions.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Slot man in motion left. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. A first down throw for Smith. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. From the gun, it's Gino. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back is Smith. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This one from 43 yards away. Grupe's kick is good. And the Cowboys, they're finally on the board. It's 17-3. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught by Hunt.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's a run with Hunt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Smith. That's complete to Rice. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Go! Bronco switch. Ready?
On the give, it's Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Ready? Hut.
On the ground, it's Taylor. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Hunt.
Here's Nix to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he's on to punt for the second time. The Cowboys offense. First and 10. Gino to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Here we go.
They go play action with Smith. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, Smith. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here's Gino. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And the Steelers are going to have it just past their 25.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he'll take this up to the 30. A pickup of 5. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And